Hi YouTube, this is Bonnie from Dragon Soap. Welcome to another soaping adventure. Today I'm testing a new fragrance oil I got from Nature's Garden. It's called cream soda. Yep, that's right, cream soda. Doesn't that sound yummy? It smells yummy too out of the bottle. We'll see how it holds up to cold processed soap. I bought a 1 ounce bottle, so I'm only making 2 pounds of soap today. And that means I can't use my normal mold because my normal mold holds 4 pounds of soap. So I'm going to do cupcakes. Since I don't know how this fragrance oil acts, they said on the website that it behaved very well. No ricing, no acceleration, blah, blah, blah. So I expect it to behave okay, but I'm dumping it in before trace anyway. I mean, before I add the lye anyway. And I have some milk and colloidal alcohol. I've already put some liquid silk protein in there. And the colloidal oatmeal, I said alcohol again, didn't I? I meant oatmeal. It's so powdery it gets a little bit lumpy. So that's why I strained it. Boy, that looks like a mess, doesn't it? I bought a new stick blender to try, because you know I'm not really happy with the one I've been using. You know what, I need to put the goggles on before my gloves, because this little bit always, oh no, I sewed it down. I'm so good. Okay, on, over the glasses, gloves back on. This is supposed to turn the soap a milk chocolate, so I got some titanium dioxide, which I will use to lighten the frosting part of the cupcake, so it's a little bit lighter than the rest of it. I see an air bubble in there. I see no, you know, the nice part about having the transparent shield around is that you can see when there's an air bubble. Isn't that nice? There are no air bubbles. Oh, it's so much quieter. Ooh. But still, if you get up to the surface of what you're blending, you'll blend air in. Okay, now so far this is just the oils, the milk, the colloidal oatmeal, not alcohol, and silk proteins. Oh, and fragrance oil. I want those all well blended before I put in the lye. And here we go. Oh, I have to hold it down. Wow, it's already turning color. That could be the milk in it though. Although I've never had that happen before with whipping cream. Yes, it seems to be behaving very well. High and low, but I don't like the fact that I have to hold it. It takes 2 hands. Or one very... My thumb's going to get sore. Cupcake molds. I'm going to pour the top off. And pour the bottom into the cupcake molds. Or I'll pour the bottom off and pour it into cupcake molds and leave the top, I don't know. still smells good. I got that spoon out just in case I need it, but I don't think I will. And of course I got out extra cupcake bottoms, because I don't know how many cupcakes this is going to make. I shouldn't pour them quite so full. That's better. It's always better to have a couple of extra molds, just in case you need them. Better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. Okay, hold on just a sec. Got a little bit more. I can put it in with the fry. In fact, that's probably what I'll do. Hold on a sec. Let's put this back in with the boy, you know, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going to do a couple more. It takes more batter to do the tops if you want to make them really high than it does to do the bottoms, so I want to have a little more batter for the tops. Of course, I don't have to pipe them really high, but it's so much fun to do. They're so extravagant looking. So, let's get my titanium dioxide, which is dispersed in water, and I leave the I don't use it all because no matter how much I try to crunch up the little specks, there's always little specks in it, so, but they pretty much fall to the bottom. So I just pour off the white watery stuff. It reminds me of Hunt for Red October. Captain, we're cavitating! Okay, this isn't thick enough yet to pipe, but I just had to. This is part of the reason I like making soap. Isn't this yummy looking? I mean, this would make an awesome dessert if it weren't, you know, so, and raw soap right now at that, but oh my. And there were no calories. But, oh, what could you do with that? Anyway, the bases are firming up, so hopefully by the time this is ready to pipe, they will be firm enough to support the piping. And this is not, as you can see, firm enough to pipe yet. But it will be soon. Okay, I'm back. It looks like my soap batter is thick enough to pipe. And the excuse me. And the bottoms are thick enough to hold the piping. You can see when I tap on the side, it doesn't mush like it did when they were softer. Oops. Maybe it's not quite thick enough. I guess that's thick enough. And this is one of those things I can't do with gloves on, so I've got my goggles on. Actually, I think it's not quite thick enough. I'll get it in the bag though, because it's easier to get in the bag without air bubbles when it's, and to squish the air bubbles out when it's a little bit softer. Well, if this were frosting, I would go just get it all in there. Of course, I want to be a little more careful that it doesn't leak out the bag onto my hands. With frosting, I can just wash it off or lick it off. But with this, of course, I sure as heck am not going to lick it off, and while I would certainly wash it off, I don't want to feel the burn before. Oh, there's going to be air bubbles. Let's see how well this works. Oh, that's nice. I have a hard time doing the piping straight. It tends to lean towards the back of the cupcake. I'm using a large coupler and a Wilton 1M tip. So when you can see it, it is lighter than the, so you can hear my dog was out laying in the sun. He's a golden retriever, so he gets hot, but he likes to lay outside and watch the world go by. So he just came in and drank about a half a gallon of water. This is just such a nice consistency. So smooth and creamy. If it's too soft, I've noticed, the ridges will kind of curl down. The ridges on the side here will curl down. Doesn't look like they're doing that, at least not yet, so hopefully they won't. I've done cupcakes where they curled down, and then the whole icing part got ash on it, which of course doesn't hurt anything, but it looked like they were moldy. So I'm going to spray these with alcohol. Yeah, they're all leaning a little bit towards the back. They're not actually leaning, I pipe them that way. What happened to that one? And then I'm going to have a little bit left. If I were doing real cupcakes, I'd be tempted to grab some graham crackers and put this in the middle, but obviously that won't work. So you know what I'm going to do? I am going to do little rosettes. Ooh, it's starting to thicken up. Because you can use these for little guest soaps or something. Here, if this is going to look crappy, I might as well at least make it a little bit bigger. Something people could actually use. Okay, and the reason I did the rosettes instead of these little things, although I like those little things, is those are hard, you know, when you're doing the soap in your hands to work up a good lather. It's hard to do with those. Much easier with those. So, that is, oh, I was gonna, where'd my spray bottle go? Put it on, not the stream, the spray. Oh, no, I'm not done yet. I thought I'd put fuchsia glitter on these. A little bit of fuchsia glitter, and maybe if it's not enough glitter, I'll add some iridescent glitter, but for now at least fuchsia glitter. Because I thought it would be pretty. I got it from Brambleberry. I should have put more on my spoon. Well, this is my way of adding some color, since I couldn't add colorant because I need to see how the soap color will come out. I don't know if I like fuchsia glitter. I usually do the iridescent. I think I'll do the rest of these with iridescent. I think that would look better if I had some color. Just doing it on white I don't think works. Or, okay, we'll get the iridescent glitter. Oops. bake a cake this afternoon, but with my counter taken up with this, maybe I can cut the freezer paper or something. I won't be able to unmold these for a couple of days, which means it'll probably be a week before I get the video up on YouTube, because I don't really have time to do video editing during the week, what with work and all. So I do my video editing on the weekend and then upload them usually on Monday when I get to work. Unless I forget, and then I do it on Tuesday or Wednesday, or, you know, when I remember. I know, sweetheart, you're hot, aren't you? I'm going to turn on the AC as soon as I'm done here. It's not really that hot, but it's getting a little bit humid. I don't know if I was supposed to spray the alcohol before or after. Oh, come on. So let's come around and spray from the other side. And hopefully these won't get ash. So, how did we do? The bottom has firmed up nicely. You can see they're still leaning a little bit to one side, but not bad. I've done worse. These I have found really need to firm up really well before I unmold them. Let's take a look at the, I hope I'm getting this right. Yeah, I don't think the fuchsia glitter really adds all that much to it. I think if I had done a pink one or a purple one, then the fuchsia glitter would be really pretty, but just on this white. I thought it would give it some color, but I don't know. Whew, that alcohol smells strong. Okay, that is it. I guess I will go and turn on the AC for my dog and me. Thanks for watching. Bye.